Hello, my name is Doris, and I am Little Bird Products. Welcome back if you've been here before, and thank you for subscribing if you're one of my subscribers. And if you're new here, welcome, and please remember to subscribe. It does help me to continue to be able to do these videos. Today is my midweek check-in. I had a short segment that I did on Sunday after I got home from my show, and it was a wonderful show. I had a great time in New Braunfels. It was a little bit of a test for me to see how I was going to do setting up and tearing down the shows, but in New Braunfels it's wonderful because the Home for the Holidays team, they have young men that help with the load-in for tips. And a big shout out to the wonderful young man. He's the son of the promoters for the show, and he is my angel. He did a great job and was very patient with this old lady who has particular ways that she has to cram her stuff in her van. So he was really, really nice for both the load in and the load out. What I have decided to do this week, I'll give you a rundown of what's on my list, and it is the middle of the week already, and I can say that I have accomplished one thing. I had a customer who purchased a shirt from me at the show, and it had, I'll show you, this cute little bunny rabbit on the back. And for some reason, she didn't care for my little bunny rabbit, but that was fine with me. I told her that I would bring it home with me if she purchased it, and I would change out the bunny rabbit for some plain gray t-shirt material. So I just finished that today, and I'm ready to run to the post office and mail it back to her. And, it's all about making the customers happy, so whatever they want. Things that I did sell that sold well at the show, I do my denim and cantha shirts. People wear them as a jacket. They will receive very well. I sold quite a few of those, and I have on my to-do list, I want to make 4 more shirts for my next 2 shows. So that's on my to-do list. I don't know if I'll get them done, but that's one of the things. It's not the top of my list. The top of my list is to make some more vintage chenille kimono jackets, especially to finish this one you'll see in the background here, and I'll put a better picture in of it. When I do that, I'll put a finished picture here. And it was a very special piece that I had been saving for quite a while. It has a full peacock on the back, and it's also in a fave color, which is purple. I have it all pinned up. I've gotten some advice from a lady out of Round Top, the Austin area, from Catherine's collection. Catherine Mundy is her name, and she does a great job of giving me feedback on when I'm making things out of vintage materials. I don't cut anything pristine. I do have in my Etsy store a pristine double peacock with hearts. It's a brown and white vintage chenille bedspread. And because I vow not to cut anything pristine, I am selling that on Etsy. And I've had a lot of people like it, but it's a very expensive bedspread, and that's how I've chosen to sell it. I may take it to Catherine at some point if it doesn't sell on Etsy for me, and let her sell it in her shop and when she does her shows. So I am going to make this up and sell it as a long kimono, and I'm hoping to finish that this week, but it's so beautiful I really want to take a lot of time with it. I have been going through my chenille, and I found some more larger pieces of purple, and I have some pink, and I have this beautiful aqua, dark deep aqua, and I have some kind of a corally orangey color. These are just, as you can see, they're just pieces, but they're really nice pieces. And what I'll do is marry those together. I might have to patchwork them a little bit to be able to have enough to make my kimono jackets. I do have a few more pieces back here. I'll put a shot of some of those in here. And I want to get at least, I want to get 2 to 4 vintage chenille kimonos made. Those don't take me quite as long as the hooded jackets. I have sold both of the hooded kimono jackets that I've made. One was quilted and the other one was a quilted cantha. And I do have 6 more cantha blankets that are just beautiful that I've put aside. Then I want to make 2 cantha shrugs. I have a couple, and I've sold quite a few of those, and I've made those reversible because they're a little shorter, and the cantha is a little lighter weight. And I want to make 2 of the cantha kimonos that have the hoods. And I had got some really good feedback and sold the red one that I had already done. Another thing that I have on my list to do, 2 more things, as if that wasn't enough. I had a lot of really good comments on the vest that I did, and I put in inset in the back a piece of this quilted material that I had made another jacket out of, and I had some pieces of that left, and it's so beautiful I don't like to waste them, so I did the inset of the back of denim vests with that, and I have a few more denim vests, so I wanted to take that piece and see if I could do 2 more of those, because those I did not upsize as much, and I had several ladies try it on, and they were smaller ladies, and it's kind of interesting because my customers seem to fall in 2 camps. One is they're very slim, some are tall and slim, and the ladies that are slim don't tend to like things baggy at all. They like them more fitted. Well, I don't really make anything that's fitted. I like things to be oversized and generous and comfortable and what I call size agnostic. But I thought because of the reception that I got on that vest with the inset piece in the back that they liked it, and I think I would have sold it twice over had it been smaller size. So I think I'm going to take a few of my denim vests that are a smaller size and not upsize them so much. I will make them more comfortable in the back, but I'll put inset pieces of that quilt, and then I have some vintage chenille fringe, and I had put that on the bottom of the one that I had made, and that one is here. I'll show you. And it's for sale in my Etsy store as well. So I'm going to keep them more on the small side. They'll probably be size 10, size 12, something like that, to see if my shows tend to draw the same kind of audiences where there are some slimmer ladies that would like to buy something smaller. So I tend not to cater to that market, but it's a relatively easy make, and it allows me to use some pieces I already have. So I'm going to have that on my list, and that should be a quick make. So let's see, I've got my quilted kimonos, my hooded cantha, my denim and cantha shirts, my cantha shrugs. Those don't take as much time to make, and then my chenille kimonos. And then one more thing that I really want to make is, it's starting to get a little bit cooler here. It's actually down in the 60s in the morning in Texas, and I do have 2 more shows coming up in November, and hopefully it'll be a little cooler then as well. I have quite a few flannel shirts, and they're soft, really nice soft flannel shirts. So I'm going to be upcycling and upsizing some of those, and I would like to get 4 of those made either late this week or early next week, so that I'm stockpiling some things for the shows. I did sell 5 of my book pocket pillows. A little disappointing because normally in October, my October shows, I normally sell about 20 of those pillows. I took 20 to this show, and to only sell 5 was a little disappointing for me, but it seemed as if the customers who came to this show weren't quite ready to start Christmas shopping yet. So I know in November those sell really well. I have the pockets embroidered for quite a few of them, and I also have about a half a dozen already made that I hadn't taken this show. And like I said, I try to take at least 20. The next show is local, so if I don't take as many, I try to only keep 20 in the booth. If I need to replenish, it is a 2-day show. It's just a short hop to bring them in the next day. So that one, I'm just going to load in the van the pillows that I already have made. I don't have on the list for this week to make anymore. Yeah, can you believe it? One thing that's not on my list for this week. So we'll see how much I'm able to accomplish. Wish me luck. I do love my chenille. I will put some other pictures here of pieces of chenille that I've pulled out that I'm thinking about making a patchwork chenille kimono jacket. And it'll be, what I'm thinking is colors that go together. I have some different blues, shades of blue, and I like the blue, but they're smaller pieces, and I'm thinking, okay, if I can put maybe 6 or 8 pieces together to make the front panels of the kimono jacket, and then maybe put a dozen together in various squares to patchwork the back. I'm thinking that might make an interesting and different jacket. So thank you for your time for watching. Make sure you subscribe and wish me luck in getting things done. Sunday, I will show you everything I'm able to accomplish. Have a good week. Bye.